Tonight, the City of Richmond released its preliminary after-action report on the water crisis that left many people across Central Virginia without clean drinking water for days.
8 News reporter Sarah Molina spoke with Mayor Danny Avula this evening about the investigation, and she joins us now live in studio to break down this report. And Sarah, what did the mayor say?
Well, Eric, Heather, Mayor Danny Avula was only able to take 3 questions from the media tonight while at a community cooking event. But the 15-page report done by a third-party contractor called HNTB broke down the timeline of events that unfolded on January 6th, the day the water crisis began.
The report that has been released is really just a preliminary look at sequencing, like what happened, what was the sequence of events, and then we will have a much more robust report that comes out in a couple of weeks.
Richmond Mayor Danny Avula says the city's report is preliminary. Outside contractor HNTB gives a full breakdown of what happened the morning the water treatment plant failed. First, at 4:25 a.m. on January 6th, the water treatment plant had a small power outage that lasted just a few seconds. But because of this, another water pump that was ready for public distribution failed. Operators tried to restart that pump at 4:35 with no luck, and the plant lost power nearly an hour later at 5:45 a.m. The plant's computer system, SCADA, failed at the same time. This differs from when city officials previously said the SCADA system went down 45 minutes after the outage when the backup batteries ran out. Within just 10 minutes of losing power, the report says the plant's lower levels flooded with 6 feet of water. The flooding was worsened by multiple infrastructure problems. It also damaged equipment, making the outage last nearly 36 hours. One of the biggest revelations is the plant did not switch to its secondary power source because a component wasn't connected. This could have prevented the plant from losing power. The report shows the plant's superintendent notified Henrico and Chesterfield counties about the outage at 7 a.m. However, both Hanover and Henrico say they were not made aware of the severity of the outage until the afternoon. And then, what about Hanover?
Ever since the incident and Director Morse came in to really look at the standard operating procedures, the level of training, it's something that the team has been working on, building consistency around.
The lack of training was first pointed out in a 2023 EPA report. The same issues are echoed in this investigation, where HNTB found workers had no written guidelines for a plant failure and had outdated standard operating procedures. A lack of staffing stands in the report, listing it as occasionally as little as 2 employees when someone is sick or cannot come in.
We're beefing up our staffing model when there are impending weather events. We have had checks every 24 hours, even leading into this storm event.
Now, the report listed 10 recommendations, including better staff training and changing the plant's power mode. And we have all these preliminary findings on our website at WRIC.com. Now, the full report should be released by April. Then tomorrow, Mayor Avula will answer more questions about this investigation. For now, live in studio, I'm Sarah Molina, 8 News.
Still much more to unpack, and we will stay on top of it. So to keep up with our continuing coverage of the Richmond water crisis, scan the QR code that's right there in the middle of your screen or head to our website at WRIC.com.